Hey, so I just had another. I just woke up being it's like 10:30. um, I had a nightmare about sending my kids back to school, which isn't surprising given what's been going on. And I have a lot of nightmares these days. Like I have nightmares every night now. I suffer from anxiety. Anyone who's watched any of my videos probably knows that. I suffer from anxiety and with bouts of depression tied into that. It's not very, the depression's much less than anxiety. I live with the anxiety every single day. I'm on treatment for it. My treatment was really effective for like 4 or 5 years. And recently, in the last 2 years, I've had to adjust some things with it. That probably has to do with me getting older and my hormones changing and just, life in general. Also because we've had some major things happen in the last bit. This year started out really crazy for us. We started a renovation. It was really exciting for us. And in February, we were working on the house and we found that we had carpenter ants in our kitchen, and our kitchen was not meant to be part of the renovation. That triggered a huge episode for me. So that was February. So when COVID shut everything down, I was in a really bad place with my anxiety. Really bad place, like heavily medicated for it. I was taking lorazepam just to sleep at night because it was so bad. And I couldn't take, lorazepam affects me pretty intensely. And if I take half a pill, it doesn't do anything. And if I take a whole pill, it makes me loopy-doopy and I can't drive. Like I can function in the house, but I can't drive. So I try not to take it during the daytime. I try and take it just so I can sleep well at night. Well, I haven't been taking that for a while, but this summer with the kids being off for months and months and months and months and months, things have been pretty stressful. We still have work going on the outside of our house that was supposed to be done months and months and months ago, which causes me stress, causes me frustration. Jay's work is one of the companies that is doing face shields. They switched to medical, and I'm so proud of them. They're doing amazing, but that's been stressful for him. So then it adds stress to our house. And I mean, my kid's been home. By the time they go back to school, they'll be been home for 6 months. That's a really long time to switch back from a new routine. Like that's like moving to a different time zone. Like we've done that. I know what that's like. It's a big change. They're very adapted to the current life they live. I'm very adapted to it. No, that's not true. I'm not. I hate this. It's awful. Like I woke up at 10:30. That's crazy. I should not be doing that. But now I'm having all these stressful moments about sending them back to school. Like I am stressed out. I am stressed out. I have that's a sore. I don't even know what that's from. Maybe my glasses. I don't know. I have anxiety attacks in the grocery store now, which I didn't used to have. The mask doesn't help. I do have a mask that fits me better now and doesn't cause as much anxiety because it doesn't, the one I had was like sucking to my face. But like I hate going shopping now. It is awful. Who wants to do that? I don't want to do that. It's stressful at the best of times. And like, I don't know about other places, but it's a gong show here now. And getting the kids ready for school, excuse me, trying to prepare them that you might not see your friends from last year. You might see them, but you won't be able to hang out with them. You will have to wear a mask all day. And Jason and I both want our younger ones to wear them as well. So we have a grade 1, a grade 2, a grade 5, and a grade 7. So So the grade 5 and 7 are required. They have to wear them all day. And the grade 1 and the grade 2 are not required to wear them, but it's recommended. So we bought them good masks, and they will wear them all day. And Benjamin, our youngest, he's probably the one that's the best about it. He's totally fine with it. But our grade 5, Justin, he's the one that, Justin has sensory stuff. Like, not diagnosed, he just does. Like, his socks feel weird, or his shoes are too loose. He needs them much, much tighter. He has stuff that he's very particular about. Might get that from his grandfather, my dad, because my dad's like that. I'm like that. Justin's also the one who has an immune compromise. He's immune compromised. Not severely, but he is. He is also my one with behavioral challenges, which have improved dramatically since he's been on a new medication for it. Well, it's just a supplement actually, which is nice. It's not like an intense medication. But when he gets really frustrated, he just blows up. So, like, good luck to the grade 5 teacher who has to make that boy wear his mask all day. Justin's very respectful at school. I'm sure it will be fine, but he'll come home and be very upset. So actually, good luck to me, because it'll be me who has to deal with it. It'll be me. Hang on. Here we go. Never mind, I thought someone was coming to bug me. Oh, great. Now he has his whistle. My kids, when they go back to school on a normal, everyday year where COVID is not a thing and, you know, the world hasn't shut down and then reopened, and then when they do that, they get very sick every single year for the first 6 weeks to 2 months. September and October are like virus central in our house. Like, they are always sick. So I'm sure that the protocols are going to help prevent those other viruses too. But my kids are going to end up home a lot, I feel like, because if they're sick, they can't go. And like hypervigilant, obviously. Like, if my kids were just a bit sniffly, I would send them. But if they have a fever, I keep them home. Well, what do we do, guys? How do we do this? How do we make this work well? And I know for some parents, it's really important that their kids get back into routine. It's important for me, my kids get back into routine. And for some parents, this has been extremely difficult because they have to work, and not having anywhere for their kids to be and be safe because daycare shut down and school shut down and everything. You know, a sense of normalcy is very exciting. Well, maybe not very exciting, but it's encouraging to have a sense of normalcy back. You know, kids can go to school, you can go to work and see each other on your normal routine. But it just makes me feel like, at what cost? At what cost is this? I'm just maxed out, guys. I'm maxed out, and I always take so freaking long to say what I want to say. It's annoying. It's therapeutic. This is my therapy. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining this therapy session today. Today we'll be discussing me being crazy and anxious again. Yeah. You know, this summer has been really long, obviously. And we've had a really good summer together, but it's also been really hard. Like, my kids fight all the time, and then it's just, and Jay's stressed out, so he goes to work and he comes home, and if he's had a really rough day, he just wants to chill out and like, let things go. He doesn't want to deal with them, which I get, because when he gets home, I would really like to chill out and let things go and not deal with them. But my kids will be in the basement or in the next room ripping, all hell up and fighting each other and screaming and calling each other horrible names. And it's been a rough year. I mean, Justin and Ethan, they're getting older. And Ethan is like the kid who doesn't break the rules. I mean, unless it's with me. He's very like rule oriented. And Ethan is also the one who doesn't use cuss words. Like, ever. And he was cussing this summer, and I'm really bugged by it. Like, he doesn't cuss. Justin cusses up like he's a dirty little sailor, that one. But Ethan doesn't swear. And he has been swearing this summer. I'm just like, are you just looking for ways to vent? I totally get it, because I've been cussing like a dirty sailor this summer too. Oh my gosh, so much cussing. There's so much cussing happening in my house. So much. So much. I'm just done. Can we just say that? I'm done. I just want to move into the wild and let my children run free and not worry about clothes or laundry and make them forage for their own meals. Can we do that? Is that something we can do? Although my best friend has to come, so we'll live in the wild together with our children, our feral children. That's what we'll do. I can't take it anymore. And I'm not the only one, and I know I'm not the only one. What do we do, guys? How do we do this? I don't know how to do this. Are you kidding? I didn't know how to do this before COVID. Just winging it. And now I'm like, holy shit, I have to deal with a pandemic on top of not having a freaking clue what I'm doing. Awesome sauce. Let's just keep this train going.